Alright, finally live. Sorry guys, took me a little bit. See how many people can get on. And I'll have to share this link. So give me a sec. Alright, Zion's on, David's on. Cool. Trying to share the link so that people in the classroom can see it. Just give me a minute. I had to install this all into my new computer. It took me a while. Alright, so let's see how fast this chat is on my computer here. Type in 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's a little bit of lag because I said 1, 2, 3. It took a while for you guys to get on there. Alright, let me try to let me close out. Oh no, I just closed out the study guide. Okay, I'm gonna start on number 5, guys. And then of course afterwards, if there's anybody who needs more help on if there's anybody else who needs more help on the mixed numbers that we did in class today, then I'll go ahead and probably review that too. But I'll say go ahead and take out your study guide. Let's get going. I'm gonna start with number 5. So just type in I'm ready when you guys are ready. Okay. Alright, cool. So man, there's a lot of people today. That's good. Got Elias, got David, got Zion. Alright, I'm gonna test my webcam. You guys let me know if my webcam is good. Hopefully the lighting's good. If you guys can see it, type in what I'm drawing. Let me know if you guys can see what I'm drawing on my paper. Alright, good. I guess there is a little bit of lag on it because a lot of people are chatting and it's a little laggy. But who is this that I'm drawing? This is Fongart. This is our famous science dude, Christoph. Yep, it's Christoph. Alright, cool. So, the smart caveman. Yes, he is the smart caveman. Alright, so back to the study guide. Alright, so the study guide is, let's see, that's number 6. Let's go to number 5. Back up to number 5 right here. So if you guys can, open up your study guide. We're going to look at number 5. I had this up on the morning math the other day. Similar. And so Jose, every day Jose drinks 2 6-cup of orange juice at breakfast? How much orange juice does he drink in 4 days? We have some options here. And so I'm going to go ahead and work this out. All right, let me just get my webcam up here so you guys can see it. Me working it out here on the side. Bam. Okay. Right here, right? So all right, here we go. Okay, so let's work out this problem. It says that Jose, right? So he's drinking 2/6 cup of orange juice at breakfast. He does this for 4 days. This one, guys, it's actually a little bit of a multiplication. If you guys can use multiplication if you want, because it's saying that he does this. He drinks 2/6 4 times. So you could do multiplication. I haven't taught you guys multiplication, but since you already do know how to multiply, you know that it's like repeated addition, right? That means you would have how many 2/6? You would have 4 of them, right? And it looks just like decomposing. So since it's not decomposing, we're composing. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8. And so if we actually do the addition, we're adding 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. The numerators all together, we get 8/6. And take a look at it. Is there an answer choice that says 8/6? Is there one? If you look at A says 6/8. That the same thing? Nope. Numerators and denominators are not the same thing. So A is out of the question. So I'm going to write down right here. A says 6/8. And A is completely wrong. What about B? B says 2 and 1/6. C says 1 and 2/6. D says 1 and 4/6. Let's see. Wonder if it's correct. Right? We should look at it. We can be okay. What we need to do is kind of what I was teaching you guys today. Convert the improper fraction into a mixed number. We know that 6/6 is equal to 1 whole. So we just take the 6 out of there. What's left over? We take the 1 whole out. What's left over? It's going to be the 2. But is there an answer in here that says so? Yes, there is. C. So C is the 1 and 2/6. So answer number 5 is C. All right. That was kind of simple enough and not too crazy. And let's move on. Let me check the chat real quick. Any questions on that problem? Any questions on that problem? All right, see you, David. Yeah, so that's basically it. That was number 5. Simple. All you had to do is add it 4 times because day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. And you got yourself your answer. Awesome. Good. All right. Let's take a look at number 6. Number 6 says, Judy is baking a cake for her niece's birthday. She finds she has 3 3/5 cups of sugar in the pantry. The cake requires 1 4/5 cups of sugar, and the icing requires 2 1/5 cups of sugar. Does Judy have enough sugar in her pantry to make and ice the cake? So let's take a look. What will we do first, guys? What will we do first? Let me scoot that up a little bit so you guys can see. And I'm going to put my webcam on so you guys can see what I'm working on. So here we go, number 6. So this will be our number 6. So what I would do, guys, is I would look at it and I would say, okay, we know how much sugar she has in all, right? Um, so all we have to do is write that out. I would actually mathematically write it out and kind of see like, okay, how much sugar does she have in all? We already know it is. Sorry, my screen's going all over the place. We know that she has 3 3/5 sugar. But then what is required to make the cake is the 1/4. So what we have to do here, guys, is what we learned yesterday. Add up how much sugar it takes to bake this cake. It should be simple. Because all you have to do is, if you follow method, I don't know which method you guys want to do. If you guys go back to my last YouTube live, there's method 1, method 2. There's 2 methods when it comes to solving this. So which one would you guys like? I think with this one, I'm going to use method number 2. All right, I'm just going to add the fractions. Yeah, method number 1. Oh man, everybody's saying method number 1. All right, method number 1. Hopefully, you guys know what that is. All right, let's take a look at method number 1. All right, I see the chat now. Method number 1. So I'll do method number 1 first, since everybody requests number 1. All right, or most people request number 1. So method number 1, it says that you have to convert it into an improper fraction, and then add it, and then of course you got to change it back later. So let's add it. All right, let's add it. Let's not add it. Let's make it improper. Improper, you have to multiply the 5 and the 1, making 5, and 5 plus 1 plus 4 is 9. So 9/5. That's basically what we do here. Is 5 times 1 is 5. 5 plus 4 is 9. The denominator stays the same. Over here, 5 times 2 equals 10. 10 plus 1 is 11. So the improper fraction for that one is 11 over 5, or 11/5. Now we just have to add them. We know how to add. Add the numerators, we get 20 over 5. And then we have to just convert this back to a mixed number or to a whole number. How you would do that, just divide. Go ahead and divide it, right? 20 divided by 5, we know 5 times 4 equals 20. So it works out to be perfectly how many cups of sugar does she need? 4 cups of sugar. So she needs 4 cups of sugar. Does she have enough? How much does she have inside of her pantry? She had only a total of 3 3/5 cups. That's it. That's all she had. So obviously she doesn't have enough. Right here you can say nope, or I wouldn't say no. Guys, just say no. And which one says no? A, B, C, or D? Right away you guys can scratch out A and B, right? Because A says yes, Judy, or B says yes, Judy. So right now you can say A and B are not the answers. All right, are not the answers. So we got to figure it out. Is it C or D? But before we get there, guys, I want to do method number 2. All right, so some people were asking for the method number 2. Method number 2 is basically asking us to add the fractions by themselves and then add the whole numbers. So that's what I'm going to do. All right, so 1/5 plus 4/5. I'm going to kind of write that down here on the side just so I could focus on it. So I'm going to take those down, focus on it. I know that it's going to be 4 plus 1 is 5, and 5/5. So bam, that's what we get for our fraction piece. What about the whole numbers? We got to add them as well. 1 plus 2, that's easy. 3. So here all we have to do is go 3 and 5/5. That's the whole. So that's going to be 4 cups. So no matter which method you use, you're still going to end up with 4 cups. All right, so method number 1 or method number 2, it doesn't really matter, because either way, you're gonna get the same answer, right? Or if you do it correctly, of course, you're gonna get the same answer. All right. So let's figure it out. Is it C or D? All right, C or D. Now this is where what we learned today in subtracting is very important, because if you look at C says no, Judy doesn't have enough because she still needs 1/5 more cups of sugar. And D says, no, Judy will need to buy 2/5 more cups of sugar to bake the cake. So how do we know which one's right? Does she need 1/5 more, or does she need 2/5 more? This is when we have to do the subtraction, right? Because it says that, let me cut this off for her. So it says that she needs 4 cups, but she only has 3 and 3/5. So what we have to do is we have to subtract what she needs from she needs to subtract what she has from what she needs. And so 3/3 is going to be taken away from 4. Now, you guys saw this in class today, right? It was like number, what was it, number 13, number 17. They were kind of the ones that had this, where it's a whole number minus a mixed number. And so this is when we have to do our little regroup. We have to regroup, which means we cross out the whole number, because we're going to regroup one whole from that 4, turning it into a 3. And then that whole, if our fractions are out of 5, that means that we have 5/5, or 5/5, minus 3/5, which means all you have to do is go 5 minus 3, which gives us 2/5. And guess what? If that's how much she needs, then D is the answer. D is your answer. All right, so that's how you get the answer. Is it C or is it D? And when we were doing subtracting what she had from what she needs, it will let us know how much she needs, which was 2/5. All right, so I don't have my fist of 5 ready for you guys. Fist of 5, where are you guys at? Fist of 5, 1 kind of like I understood a little bit of it. 2, I understood some of it. 3, I'm about halfway. 4, I'm pretty good up until the subtraction part. 5, I got all of it, right? So where are you guys at? 4, I see 4. I see 3. Wait, is that 3 really 3? Why did somebody say 3? Wow. Uh-oh. All right. 4/3, somewhere in between here. So I think the subtraction you guys are still scared of, huh? I think people are still scared of subtraction. Okay. All right. Well, I'm just going to summarize this problem again, because look at this paper, guys. This is a lot of work that I did. Well, just because I did it twice. You don't really have to do it twice. I did it twice just because people would say method 1, method 2, so I did both different methods. But remember, the problem here was, if you read it over again, it's saying Judy needs to bake a cake, and she only has 3 3/5 amount of sugar. And the cake, if she's following a recipe, she's supposed to go, I need 1 4/5 cups of sugar for the cake itself, and the icing. You guys know the icing that goes around the cake. It's 2 1/5 cups of sugar. So the question was asking, does she have enough sugar if she only has, trolling out there with that 1, huh? And I know who you are. And so, so what we had to do was add up together all the total that she will be needing. So we took the cake plus the icing, and then we got method number 1, we got 4 cups. And then method number 2, we also got 4 cups. So that means, 4 is definitely the answer. We had these together. She needs 4 cups, but she couldn't. And then we just had to do a subtraction to see, does she have enough? Right? I mean, of course, we knew she didn't have enough. That's why we wrote nope, or we wrote no up here, because we knew she didn't have enough. But the question was being more specific, right? Wanting us to be precise in our mathematical calculations. So C and D, it was either 1/5 or 2/5. So that's why we had to do our subtraction down here to figure out, how much she had left that she needed, which was 2/5. So it led us to the answer. The answer is D. D for David, since David's here. All right. So that was number 6. Moving on. It's Elijah. Elijah's trolling, All right. So Let's see. Let's go to number 7. All right. Ooh, number 7. It has pictures. We like pictures. I hope you guys like pictures. Pictures help me out. All right. Well, I'm gonna actually just move this down a little bit so we can see, because we can see the whole problem here. Number 7 says, use this pie chart. Use the pie chart to answer the question. All right. So I don't have it in front of me, so I'm gonna go ahead and draw it. All right. Again, Fong art, I draw a lot, and I draw a lot in class too. So the customer at the bookstore were asked to vote on their favorite book genre. Genre is like a type, like what type of book they like to read. It could be an adventure book, a biography book, a detective book, a fantasy book, which is kind of my favorite because dragons and stuff, mystery. So they're saying, okay, which 2 types of books combined make approximately 1/4 of the votes? All right. So they have a couple combined. They said adventure and mystery. B, fantasy and adventure. C, fantasy and detective. D, mystery and biography. So it says which one makes 1/4. So take a look at this little pie that I created here, or the circle. Once you know how to visually represent 1/4, then this should be easy, because 1/4 means that there's going to be 4 equal parts, and 1/4 is approximately this size right here, right? So if you guys take a look at that picture, I'm gonna kind of sketch out the one that's given to us on the study guide. It says that this much is for adventure. This much is for the biography. I'm gonna put bio. This much is for detective. Detective. I spelled it wrong. Detective. And then this much is for fantasy. Sorry, this one's not turning out too good. And then this one's for mystery. All right. So real quick, you guys have your answers? Type it in before I solve this. Is it A, B, C, or D? Let's see what you guys have. Which 2 types of genres, right? It says which 2 types of books combined make approximately 1/4 votes. If we know this is 1/4, if this right here represents 1/4, which 2 combined, all right? Which 2 combined is going to show, or it's going to come up to be about 1/4? Is it going to be adventure and biography? Or no, it's adventure and mystery? Is it going to be fantasy and mystery? Is it going to be fantasy and detective? Or is it going to be mystery and biography? All right. So A, B, C, or D, guys. See what you guys got. So this pie chart is already split up to different places, but they're asking you if you were to, okay, so I see people are struggling with this. A lot of people are saying C. Okay, so C, you're saying fantasy and detective. So, okay, fantasy and detective. So that means if I took this part of the graph and I laid it on top of this, it should equal 1/4. And guess what, guys? The correct answer is, I'm going to type it in the chat, start talking with you guys. Oh man, my chat's not working. Well, anyways, you guys are all correct. C is the correct answer. Because if you actually split this, I didn't draw this too good. The center would actually have been right here. Sorry, guys. I'm going to redraw that real quick, and I'll show you guys. So, man, it's getting late. Mr. Lee can't do the work anymore. All right. This is approximately, so you know it's going to be, this is approximately. So that's why even if it's not exact, it's approximately. And so if you look at it, I kind of redrew it. Just use letters this time. So fantasy and detective, they're closest to being 1/4. Let me grab another color. Okay, I'm gonna grab another color. I'm gonna actually show you guys, like, okay, if we were to split this into 4 equal parts using this line, right? Then of course the one that combines closest to being 1/4 is this one right here. All right. So that's good. Good job, guys. C is correct. All right. So that was number 7. Again, how to use a pie chart? It's just very simple. It's very simple, similar to this one up here, where we have to know how to cut it. And if it says 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 4/4, over here it just depends. If it says half, then you have to combine the pieces to make half. Or if it says 3/4, then you have to combine the pieces to make 3/4. So that's basically how it is. All right. So somebody's already asked, or somebody's already guessing the next problem. I see you got your study guide in front of you. Number 8. Number 8. All right. So number 8. Number 8. Let's take a look at number 8. All right. It says, number 8 says, which student correctly explains how to solve number 8? Which student correctly solves 7 over 8? All right. Student B, Zion going crazy on that student B. All right. Let's see. So take a look at the screen. A, B, C, or D. We're trying to, the student, all these students, student A, student 1, student 2, student 3, student 4, they're trying to explain how to solve a problem that will equal 7 over 8, right? Student A, man, just look at the math that they did here. Student A says you add the 1 and the 6, and you add the 4 and the 4. Is that how we add? Is that how we add? Is that how we add? Do we add fractions like that? No way. No way. That is not correct. You do not add the denominator. If they are common denominator like that, you're supposed to just keep it. That would have been 7/4. So that student 1 is incorrect. Good job, guys. That is incorrect. Let's take a look at B. I heard you guys were saying B. I'm gonna put a little star here because I already saw B in the chat. So B says, this student says, blah, 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 blah. Let me write it down first. All right, so student B says, or student 2 says, you add 3 and 4 to the numerator, and the denominator 8 stays the same. That sounds very familiar. That sounds very familiar, like what we do in class, right? Add the numerators, keep the denominator the same, because they are common denominators. So, yep, right away, I'll tell you guys that is correct. All the other ones, man, take a look at letter C. It says to multiply the denominators. We have not done any multiplying denominators, so that is not correct. And we cannot add and multiply together in the fraction. There was no multiplication there. Student D, I don't know where they're thinking. That's the total opposite. It says that the numerator is the same, keep them the same. We did not say when numerators are the same, we keep them the same. We said about denominators being the same. So good job, guys. B is correct. Zion was first call on that, even before I even showed the question. So good thing you got it. You either worked on it earlier or you solved it really quickly. That's awesome. Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's go to number 9. I have more room on this page, so I'm going to continue down. All right. Okay. So number 9. Number 9 is about Tommy walking his dog, right? So he walks his dog on Monday, on Tuesday, and on Wednesday. All right. So he walks his dog on Thursday too, and they're asking between Monday through Thursday, Tommy walked his dog 4 and 1/12 miles. How many miles did he walk his dog on Thursday? Ooh. So, all right, Zion, I'll put you on the list. I'll draw you in a bit. All right. So, number 9. Let's take a look at number 9. All right. It says Tommy walks his dog. And guys, I'm going to create a little chart just to kind of keep myself in order because I don't want to mess up any numbers, right? So, Monday, he walks his dog 1 and 2/12. On Tuesday, he walked his dog 1 and 1/12. On Wednesday, he walked his dog only 7/12. Right? And on Thursday, that's what we need to figure out, right? So, do we know how much he walked the dog total throughout the 4 days? Do we know? If we look at all of the days together combined, it says between Monday and Thursday, Tommy walked his dog 4 and 1/12 miles, right? So we do know how many miles total. So we just have to find the missing piece, right? So we find the missing piece. What we have to do is add all these together. Let's go ahead and add them all together, and then we just have to take it away from the whole piece. So we take it all away, and we'll be left with just the little thing that we're looking for. And so I'm gonna do the math down below. All right. So we know we're doing. Yeah, focus on math. Thank you. Thank you. 1 2/12 plus 1 and 1/12 plus 7/12. All right. Okay. I see people saying. Answer is D. We'll take a look at it. So we have to add this all together. Can I add 3 mixed numbers together? We kind of did that as the exit ticket yesterday. So of course we can add all of them together. In this case, it works so nicely. I'm going to use method number 2. All right. Method number 2 basically means we just add the whole numbers together, which is going to be 1 plus 1. So that's going to equal 2. And then all of my denominators are going to stay the same. I just got to add my numerators. 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 plus 7 is 10. And so, wow, I got it. So all I have to do is subtract that away. Got to take that away. So that's basically what it was up here, right? It's showing that all of this together is 2 and 10/12 of a mile. Oh, miles, yeah. So that's how many miles he walks his dog from Monday through Wednesday. We just got to figure out this missing piece. And so to figure that out, we just got to take it away from the whole, which was 4 and 1/12 minus 2 10/12. Right? Sorry, my line is starting to go slanted. But on the fraction, on the vinculum is a little slanted, but it could be slanted as long as you can tell which one's the numerator, which one's the denominator. All right, so Elias, I hope it's not too hard. I know you're saying it's hard, but all we did so far was just add. We just added up the 3 days together to get the total that we know of, and then we have to take that away from the big whole, okay? And the 4 days, that he walked his dog. So remember, where we start, we always start on the numerator. Okay, take a look at the numerator. Can 10 be taken away from 1? No, it cannot, right? So thank you. Yep, no, it cannot. So that means we'll have to regroup. I'm going to use a different color to show the regrouping. All right, so that means I'm going to cross out the 4, turn it into a 3. So I took that whole out of it, and that whole was 12 over 12. So I just got to go 12 over 12 plus 1 over 12. So this is going to be 12 plus 1. So I'm going to get 13. And then we just go 13 minus 10 is going to give us 3/12. Oh, sorry, you guys can't see that. Man, I got to scoot it up. Sorry. Yes, we're on number 9. We are on number 9. All right. And then we have our fraction done because it was 13 minus 10 for the numerator, and the denominator stays the same when we're subtracting as well. And then 3 minus 2 gives us 1. Bam. We got our answer. And who said it was D? I think it was it Sarah? Is that you, Sarah? Who said it was D? Is that Sarah? I forgot. I gotta go all the way back up. I don't remember. Yeah, but D is the correct answer because it's 1 and 3/12. And of course, paying attention to precision. Remember, guys, the mathematical practices, we have to make sure we have our miles. That's being precise, right? So 1 3/12. All right, cool. Yeah, it seems pretty hard. It's not. I don't think it's hard, Elias. I think it's long. It could be kind of long because it's multi-step, right? And like there's so many steps to this problem, right? I think that's what. Yeah, that's kind of what could make it hard. So I understand. It's pretty hard because there's a lot of steps. Um, and you gotta go all the way from the beginning. All right. So that was number 9. All right. If you're confused, hopefully I was able to explain it good enough. When this recording is done, you can always go back and check it out. All right. Let's move on. Number 10. and you guys can get a head start because tomorrow I'm gonna kind of go over these too. So, and then maybe I'll have you guys help me go over this because you guys already went over this. So that's cool. All right, all right. Number 10. Number 10. Oh, Jumana. I'm sorry. Jumana's the one who called it out first. Thank you. Okay, sorry. Number 10. It says the teacher's lounge has 4 tables and with 4 chairs at each table. And this is currently there are 2 teachers sitting at each table. Which multiplication expression represents the problem above? So you guys know me, I like to draw. So I'm gonna go ahead and think of like this teacher's lounge, right? So there are 4 tables. So I'm gonna draw these tables. And these tables have how many chairs? They have 4. So I'm gonna go 1 chair, 2 chairs, 3 chairs, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they have chairs like that. If you are more you're thinking like, oh, I want to show like the fraction piece. You can cut this into 4s, right? Cut into 4s because basically each teacher can have that space as their little lunch or little table area. So it's saying which multiplication expression below, right, or expression represents the problem above. So it says how many teachers are at each table? There are 2. So 2 sitting at each table, and I'm gonna say 1 teacher sitting there, 1 teacher sitting there. I'll say Mr. Wynn, Mr. Lee, Miss Barhumi, Miss Lipscomb, Mr. Robinson, Miss Briggs, Miss Evans, and Miss DeBay. All right. So we have 2 teachers sitting at each table. So take a look at the answer choices. The answer choice says A, 3 times 2/4. All right. So 2/4, I think 2/4 is the correct answer. All right. 2/4 is correct. 2/4 is the correct fraction, but is 3 correct? No, because how many 2/4 do we have? Like if you look here, this is 2 out of 4. So 2 out of 4 is the correct fraction. We know it's 2 out of 4, but it's 2 out of 4 here as well. 2 out of 4 over here. 2 out of 4 over here are being used. So that means we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So that means 4 times how many? 2/4. And so that means our answer is letter C. All right, so C is our answer. All right, there's not 8 times 2/8 because we're not looking at 8 chairs at each table. There's not 8 tables, and it's not 4 out of 4 because there's not 4 teachers sitting at each table. So answer for that was C. All right, good job, guys. Another fist of 5 on that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where are you guys on that? That was kind of like I saw it visually. When I think about it. A 1. Ooh, that's not good. A 4. Zion, you didn't get it, Zion? Okay, you kind of get it? All right, that's good. I mean, a problem like this, I would say, all right, so Elias is trolling us. I bet you Elijah's trolling us again. All right, so this problem is a problem where like I would use the answers to help solve the problem for me. It says which multiplication expression. So if you were multiplying it, right, then what do we multiply? We have how many at each table, right? So we just have it at each table. We have 2/4, like 2 teachers, right? Mr. Wynn and Mr. Lee at this table. That's 2 out of 4 seats are being used. 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 So that means 2 out of 4, how many times? 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, I draw a lot, guys, and it looks like I'm doing a lot, but simply in your head, you can go 2, 4, 6, 8, and then you can go, okay, it's like, it's going to be 8 teachers, and we know that it's going to be 2/4 because it's 4 chairs. So you could think of it mathematically too, like down here where I said 4 times 2/4. But yeah, That's number 10. Not too difficult in my opinion, but for those who have a little challenge with fractions, it may be a little difficult. Maybe a little difficult. All right, I'm going to move up to number 12. All right. All right, I might stop at 11. This video is going up to 40 minutes already, and I think it's pretty good because we got quite a bit, which is pretty good. It's almost like a class time. All right, so number 11. All right, guys, number 11. The Appalachia High School basketball team scored a total of 100 points in their final game. Kyle scored exactly 1/4 of the total points of the team scored. How many points were scored by the rest of the team? Right? So there's 100 points. 100 points that were made by this team. The final game. 100 points. It's pretty good. Hit 3 digits like that. That's pretty good. All right. And then it's saying that Kyle scored 1/4. All right, 1/4. So this problem is actually it can be a little hard if you're thinking like division, but if you know how to split things into fours, because that's what this is. There's 4 parts, and one of those 4 parts is Kyle's score, right? So who knows what's the actual points that Kyle scored if it's 1/4? Like what's a fourth of 100? Or if you look at 100, what makes what 4 things added together makes it 100, right? So if this whole thing represented 100 and there's 4, what can I add together to get 100? But they have to be equal, right? Hey, Gustavo, what's up? Gustavo's joining us. Cool. We know that 25, 25, 25, 25. And you can think about quarters too, right? 25 cents, 25 cents, 25 cents, 25 cents. Bam. We know that would have equaled $1, which is 100 cents, right? 100 cents equals $1. And this would have equaled 100. So we know that if that's 1/4, that means he scored 25 points. If he scored 25 points, that means the rest of the team must have had scored 75, because 75 plus 25 is equal to 100. So Zion, good call. The correct answer here is C. All right, C for Christoph. So that was the correct answer for number 11. All right. So quick fistify on that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's your fist looking like? Is it a 3? Is it a 4? Is it a 5? All right. All right, Zion's got a 5 on that. Cool. 4. All right, good. Elias, you seriously at a 1, or are you trolling now? I don't know what to believe now. I don't know what to believe. Cool. So I see a lot of 5s on this one. It was like a 4. Gustavo's at a 5. Bam, we're rising up to 5. Elias, did you get this one though, Elias? All right, so 3 to 4. Okay, so right in between here. Cool. All right, so that was number 11. You have to know how to split the 100 into 4 pieces equally. Because remember, fractions, it has equal parts. All right. Oh, Amir's here. What's up, Amir? Man, since these guys are joining in, let me do one more. Yeah, can I do one more? Can I do one more? It's kind of like in class. We're like, oh man, I think class is over. Can I do one more? Can I do one more since Amir joined and Gustavo just joined? I feel like I want to do one more. Number 12. Yeah, yeah, one more. All right, number 12. Let's do number 12. This one's not too hard, anyways. This is about flowers. Yeah, guys, let's do some flower problems. All right, so Emma has a bouquet. All right, so you know bouquets. You guys know what they are, right, guys? I mean, mostly guys here. Seems like mostly guys are here. So I mean, bouquets. All right, so bouquets are the flowers that the brides walk down. They walk down the aisle and stuff. My wife does that stuff. Actually, today my wife was working and she did make some bouquets. But anyways, sorry. Back to math. Bam. So Emma has a bouquet of 16 carnations. Carnations are flowers. 1/4 are red carnations and the rest are white. So how many carnations are white? So this makes you think. You go, let's see. We have a bouquet, and there are 4 parts again, right? 1 out of 4. So that means that part is red, the rest of them are white. So it says 16. There are 16 carnations. There's 16 flowers, right? Carnations are flowers, like I said. So I'm going to put in parentheses, flowers. So it's saying, okay, so if this portion right here, again, all these parts are equal, okay? All these parts are equal. So if we look at 16, to make 16, we know that this is the 1/4, right? All these are the unit fractions, 1/4. Then what is, or how many flowers are white? All right? So this is when we got to look at it and go, okay, if there's 4 pieces, how can we divide that into 4 equal pieces? So all we have to do is divide that 16 flowers by 4. So when we divide it by 4, we get how many flowers? 4 times 4 is 16. So we know 4 is the correct answers. 4, but no, I mean 4 is how many flowers are in each of these little pieces, because it's saying, there's 4 parts. So this is, I'm gonna write over here in red, right over here in red, and here in red. I'm gonna write that there are 4 flowers here, right? 4 flowers here that are red. 4 flowers here are white. 4 flowers here are white. 4 flowers here are white. And if all these are white, how many flowers are white? So we know red. For the red flower, we know that there are 4. And then the remainder, of course, for the white flower is going to be 12. Yes, good job. 12 is the correct answer. So, yeah, that was probably a little easier than the 100 one. I don't know, whichever one you like best. So the answer, of course, is B. So be free. So, all right. So the answer is B for this one. And yeah, it's backwards 21, I guess. All right. So that was B. That was that one there. You just had to know how to split 16 into 4, and you can do the math there. That's the math. That's the visual. Do it in many ways. You can do it. All right. All right. So that was number 12, and so I'll go ahead and pause it here. We're looking at coming up to an hour, so that's a long time, guys. I think it's a long time. But hopefully people enjoyed that, right? We went from what number did we start with? Started with number 6. Man, we did 6 problems. That was a lot of problems. That's pretty good. Cool. So drawing time. I know Zion's been waiting for this. Zion answered that first problem that he said was right. So I'm gonna go ahead and draw Zion, and it's kind of hard, man. I think it's gonna be hard to draw Zion. So I'm gonna start off with Zion. What are you doing, Zion, in this picture? What are you doing? What do you want to be doing in this picture? Like playing football, ripping those Beyblades? Want me to turn you into an anime? I don't know. I don't know what you want me to, how you want me to draw you. What do you think? What do you think? The chat's a little bit faster. Chat's a little faster, so it's cool because I can catch up. Okay, you want me? Oh, Elias is saying dabbing. I think I want to draw him like ripping his Beyblade, because Beyblade's all the rage right now. Oh, you want to be in the caveman time? Okay, so Zion probably was one of the smart caveman guys back then doing math. All right, so Zion, Zion's outfit. Okay, Zion's gonna have a lot of fur. Okay, a lot of fur. Okay. Oh, Standing Stones is July 15th through 21st, summer camp. All right, so let me draw So Zion's like, I'm gonna draw Zion. I'm gonna draw you like the king. All right. So you're like the king of the cavemen. All right. So you got because kings will have like all the riches. They have all this big fur. So Zion's got a big coat. All right. Super wealthy, even to the point where you have shoes. All right. Like only the richest cavemen have shoes. So you have like saber-toothed tiger shoes, man. You guys were able to kill a saber-toothed tiger, man. You guys were able to get yourself a saber-toothed tiger boot. All right, pretty good, pretty good. All right, and then I'll say this coat's made out of saber-tooth as well, and it's a saber-tooth you killed with your own bare hands. So this is Zion, and then Zion, what is your weapon of choice as a caveman? All right, because cavemen they have their weapon. All right. Hmm. A spear. All right, cool. So you got a spear. So I'm gonna say you use a spear, and you even got the saber-toothed tiger's, like the saber-toothed tiger's teeth as the spear. The spear. Nice. Cool. So he got a spear. It's super long. It even goes all the way over here. And Zion. All right. So Zion is the king. All right. So Zion's here and there. There you go. The king of the cavemen time. He is known for slaying the largest saber tooth in history. Thank you, Amir. Thank you. Thank you. Make him have Jordans. All right, so I'm gonna make him have the Jordans right here. Yeah, they had Jordans back then. All right, I got some. You got some J. You got some J's on, man. You got some J's on. All right. Um, all right. So that's the first drawing done, and this is Zion, King of Caveman. All right. All right. Cool. I'll bring it over tomorrow. All right. Next thing. Next thing. What do you guys say? I'll take two more. Two more. Yeah, I'll bring it to you, Zion. I'll bring it to you. Elias, huh? All right. So Elias, Elijah, and Zion, you guys were the most active. So okay, cool. So you guys are most active today. So I got Zion done already. And then let me go ahead and go to Elias. Elias, how would you want me to draw you? And then I'll get you Elijah. I'll draw you next too. And then that'll be my three drawings for today. All right. So what's next? So Elias, how would you like for me to draw you? If you don't respond in time, then I'm gonna go over to Elijah. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of the study guide so you guys can see the paper. I knew you were gonna say that. I didn't really have to ask. I knew you were gonna say ripping a Beyblade. All right, so let's make him look really crazy angry. And he's like, let it rip. All right. So this is his eyeball. He's all crazy. He's like going against, I don't know who you going against. Somebody. Oh man, I drew you too big. The eyes are too big. All right, so Elias, you're gonna have a really big head. Sorry, kind of drew it too big. All right, so this is anime version of Elias, and he's ripping his Beyblade, and you are in a mana uniform. This is during a tournament. Let it rip. I don't know. Is that what you guys say? Let it rip. I'd ask him like anime music. And then you have gloves on. I'll give you gloves. All right, you like it so far? Hopefully it's good enough. I don't even know how to draw these rippers or whatever you guys call them. I think it was something like this, right? Like a rectangular kind of thing. It has all these detail in it. I'm just drawing these random details. And there's a black part to it because I know you guys have the white and black ones. There's the hole that the little ripper thing came out of, and this is the little zipper. And the Beyblade goes. Let's see. All right, so. Yeah, I'll bring these drawings tomorrow. I'll go ahead and put them in my laptop bag tonight. All right. Yeah, so I don't know what Beyblade you want me to draw here. I'll probably do that later. All right, cool. So you like it? You like it? Beyblade. Um, yeah. So this is you in the anime. If you were in the anime, this would be you. I think. I don't know. And then of course, like I said, represent Amana, guys. Represent Amana. We are the Amana Beyblade Club. All right, cool. So yeah, good thing you like it. I will bring it tomorrow. I'll bring Zion tomorrow. Now it's time for Elijah. Elijah is next because he's been active. Really appreciate it. You guys are awesome coming out. Going. So Elijah, is he still here? Elijah's still here. Hope he's still here. Oh, and don't forget, guys. Don't forget about this tomorrow. Bum, 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 All right. Class group picture. I still have all of my class group pictures from all the years I've taught at Amana. I'd like to have one for this year as well. All right. Elijah is not here anymore. Is he? Elijah, where you at? Man, it's coming up to an hour already. It's been an hour video. People are gonna probably watch this and be like, "Man, Mr. Lee spent an hour on this." No, it's Alicia, but I'm one of my students from a long time ago. Okay, all right. Jordan's gold chain, Cleveland Cavs hat, and a New York Giants socks. All right, man. Okay. This might be kind of hard. Um, all right, so I got man Jordan. I'm gonna look this up. Okay, I gotta look this up. All right, so I'm gonna have to look this up because I can't draw that off the top of my head. Um, I never really drew a good Jordan sign either, so a Jordan logo either. So I'm gonna have to look it up. You want it to say you want it to be number 23, or you want it to be the Jordan logo? See, that's the difference. All right, so um, wait, you want me to draw you with it on, or you want me to just like draw it separately? No, I think I draw you. I drew all of them, so I'm gonna draw you too. Let's see. Let's see. Sorry, my chat got messed up, guys. I gotta do this again. All right, sorry guys. Let me fix this real quick. All right. Okay, so what did Jordan gold chain, Cleveland Cavs hat, New York Giants socks. Man. All right, shout out to Swaggy Zion YouTube. Subscribe to him. Look up for more content. All right, so here we go. Jordan chain, New York Giants socks. All right, so I'm imagining Elijah. I gotta use a pencil for this one. There's a lot of detail. This is up on YouTube. You know, anybody can see this. So, all right. So I'm gonna draw. He's gonna be here. Um, I'm gonna draw you with a hoodie on. All right, I'm gonna draw you with a hoodie on. Probably makes it a little easier. All right. So this will be you on, and yeah, I guess I'll have to draw you with shorts, right? Because you're wearing the socks. So there we go, and the socks will be here. I'll start off with the socks. Man, Elijah, you made it hard. I'm gonna try to draw these socks in. All right, so New York Giant socks. The ones I'm imagining are the ones that have like the lines going across, and then you got like the lines going down like this, back, and then the NY is right here. Yeah, NY there, and then this one, get a little better shot of it. The NY right here. There you go, your New York Giants socks. And I'm gonna go ahead and put some basketball shorts on you. And let's just say, yeah, basketball shorts. We got the NBA logo right here. And then an Under Armour, probably Under Armour or something. I know you guys like Under Armour. Let's get that Jordan logo, Jordan chain though. So Jordan chain, that's the one I looked up. Let me look it up. Okay. So the basketball's right here in his hand, going up, and this is Jordan right here. There you go, Jordan chain. And then all right, there's Elijah, and I'm gonna go ahead and make this an Under Armour. Under Armour. Under Armour logo. Oh, it is kind of dark. Oh, it is kind of light. I'll have to darken it up. All right, I'll darken it up. All right, let's darken this thing up with a pen. So Elijah got some gear on. That's all I gotta say. No face cam today, guys. I was like, no face cam. All you guys need to see is a study guide, and now you guys kind of saw some of my drawings, and so I think that's enough. All right, so this is the last bit of it, guys. This came out to be an hour and 8 minutes. You guys hung around for that long too, so I do thank you guys for doing it. And I'm gonna be like those new YouTube guys. Don't forget to hit like and drop a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out my other videos. See more art, and hopefully this summer I'll get more time to get more art up on the channel, and continue to send out requests so I can get it for you guys. All right, there you go, Elijah. There you go. Hopefully you like it. Hopefully it's good. You'll see it tomorrow. I'll bring it to school tomorrow. All right. Good night, guys. You guys get some sleep. Don't forget, finish the rest of that study guide, and tomorrow you guys who are here will probably be the ones I'll ask to kind of share it out and things like that. So I haven't played Fortnite a long time. Haven't even played it in a while, so I had to like go back and check it out. But I don't have it on my computers anyways. So sorry, dude. All right. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Don't stay up too late. I know some of you guys do. We'll do it tomorrow. All right. We'll do it tomorrow. PC, of course. PC. All right. See you guys.